This video from Casio Help, we're taking a look at department programming on the SR-C550 register. So the standard setup of the machine, you have 72 flat keyboard buttons here, which are all departments. So as standard, they are open departments, so you can just type in a price and assign the price to each of the departments. The departments are standard, have no tax settings, they have no description, and no price associated with them. So I'm going to show you how to program a couple of these buttons to be preset with descriptions, prices, and assigned to specific tax rates. You may not need all of this programming information, but it's worth having a look if you're looking at programming any of the functions. So if I cash that sale off, print out a receipt. You can see at the moment the receipt's a bit boring. It just says Dept 1, Dept 2. So this is the information that will also appear on your end of day report. So that's another reason why you might want to at least give your departments names. Okay, let's take a look at how to do that. The first thing to do is you need the PGM key, and you need to turn it round to the PGM position. Department setting is the top setting, so you simply press cash amount 10 to enter it. And then you can go directly to a specific department number if you want to, but we're just going to skip that by coming straight to the list of all the departments. So if we start with department 1, we press CA amount 10 to enter it, and these are all the default settings for this button. So if we start at the top, if we arrow up to the description, this is the default description of the button, which we can change. You've got a delete button here to get rid of the default Casio description, and on these machines you've got up to 12 characters per product or per button. That underlay should have been in the little bag where the manual was. You don't necessarily need it, you can enter the characters using these keys over here, but I find it a bit easier to enter the characters using this sheet. So all you do is you simply type in your product description, got a space button somewhere, there we go. Okay, so that's our description in. If you're doing a lot of products, actually it's probably easier to stick the underlay keyboard under here, and then it's fixed in place, so you can just leave it in place, so you can type in the description as you're going along. You don't want to keep faffing around with that if you're changing lots of products. I'm just doing a couple for the purposes of this video. Once you've typed in your description, you can then arrow down to the price. If you're giving the product a preset price, you can type it in here without entering the decimal point. The till will input that automatically for you. Taxable status, if you're not setting tax up on the till, you can ignore this. If you are, then you need to go and set your tax rates up really before you can do this. I'll have another video appearing showing you how to do that. While I'm here, I might as well show you how to do it. So I've got tax rate 1 assigned to that product. What else might you need to know? So that's price and description, and then if we press cash amount 10 on the advanced, there's a lot. I mean, you're probably not going to need a lot of these functions, but single item sale is for an item that you simply want to press the button once. It sells it at the amount, but it also cashes it off at the same time, so you can't enter multiple items in the sale. 0 unit price you probably don't want either, and also you'd only use negative price for returns, bottle returns or deposit returns. So we can come out of that. So the main things are price, description and tax rate if you're setting up tax on the machine. So it's subtotal return to the main department menu, and then you simply arrow down to the next button you want to program. Cash amount 10 to go into it, arrow up to the default description. You've got your delete button here to get rid of, and then you can type in the description of your next product. Space buttons over here, arrow down to the price. Tax status, again, ignore or keep it non-tax if you're not using tax on the machine. We don't want to look at any of the advanced settings on there, so we can simply press subtotal. You basically repeat this procedure for all the products, just bearing in mind that the till keyboard runs from the bottom left upwards. So department 1 is here, department 8 is there, and it runs in columns like that. Once you've finished programming all your departments, it's subtotal and subtotal again to return to the main menu. And then if we turn the key back round to the reg position, carling point, carling half. Got other videos showing you how to program the SR-C range of registers appearing now. You can also subscribe to this YouTube channel or visit casiohelp.co.uk for more. Thanks for watching.